Work is being able to achieve something and that you enjoy and you're good at. At the same time, it's something that you can keep growing while doing, and you can keep learning, and you can climb up a curve and never stop growing and learning.
I remember one time it was, we were doing a project together. It was a huge team, and I was really taking up a step and taking a project in a direction which no one liked. And at the end, it didn't work out. So I expected everyone would be mad at me, but rather they were supportive to start new. I think that was great.
Work is more than just showing up at the workplace and doing what your boss is telling you to do.
Work is the action that you have to take every day. So your task is to make it the most enjoyable experience and the most self-revealing experience that you can have, except for love.
The nicest thing anyone has ever done for me at work was take care of me.
The nicest thing anyone's ever done for me at work is let me sleep in the back office because I was tired.
Work is a mindset, and if you work, you feel it and you know it.
The sweetest thing a coworker have done to me was to put a lot of candies in my pocket secretly. And when I came back home, I saw my bag full of candies.
I like turtles.
Work for me is a tricky thing to define because I feel like it has a lot of negative connotations. So when someone says work, I think of like doing things that you don't really want to do just because you have to. Or you have to make money, you have to do it because someone asked you to. And it's like drudgery. And then, so when I think about what I want to do as work, for myself, I think of wanting to do something that I feel good about. Like I feel like I am good at it and I'm contributing to something bigger than myself. So, yeah, I think the picture is like everyone working on their own little piece to make living well possible for everyone.
The nicest thing somebody did to me at work was coming up with an idea of a book that we eventually published, and it has no relation to work whatsoever, but that was so fun.
Definition of work. I think work is the thing you've done all day when at the end of the day you feel accomplished.
Work is something I feel is making up my life, and I can't really say where life begins and where work begins, so I think it blends together. I think it's just work is part of myself, kind of, because it's what I like to do and I'm just doing it.
The sweetest or the nicest thing that I ever had during my working career was getting total freedom from the boss that I had and doing the things that I must do the way I think they should have been done. And he let me do.
Work? I actually don't really believe in work. I've never done anything I don't feel passionate about, so I feel like I've never actually worked a day of my life.
The coolest thing somebody has ever done for me at work was fired me so I could become an entrepreneur.
Work is more about what you do, have passionate feelings to it, and you actually physically create something. That's what I believe work is.
Well, work for me is anything and everything you do that makes you feel important and useful.
Something very nice that someone did at work for me was my last day at the office. They organized a special day for me with a special lunch. I found flower on my desk, a note to say thank you to me for everything that I have did. And at the end of the day, I was just crying in front of everybody, just express myself as I never did before in an office.
Work is what we need to keep living. Not alone, but together.
Work for me is the fun and the passion and the pleasure that I have during the working day.
Work is something you're passionate about, something that you like spending your time on, and something that you can do for your whole life.
The nicest thing anybody has ever done to me at work was not kicking me out after having screwed up the first meeting. Thank you.
The nicest thing anyone has done for me at work was just tell me to take the day off because they could tell I needed it.
Work is the action that you have to take every day. So your task is to make it the most enjoyable experience and the most self-revealing experience that you can have, except for love.
The best thing that happened to me at work was at an internship I did for 10 weeks. And my boss gave me the responsibility for a very important project. And he trusted me. And yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. Gave me the feeling of I can contribute something and it was appreciated.
The nicest thing anyone has ever done for me at work was believing in me, kind of putting me in charge and let me run the thing.
To me, work is love and creativity and play all in one, because that's the choice of what I make work.
The nicest thing anybody has done for me at work probably is giving me all their support and giving me a nice send-off when they knew we were going to close down because it was getting too difficult to keep going.